I could put it in my pocket, and then I would say I'm actually wearing it, but nothing's happening. Yeah. So that's good. I mean, this, you're not going to see that till, you're not going to see a solid line till you get down there. So, how did you feel good about going through it?
Yeah, the only thing that was getting me was because my perimeter, my exterior wasn't reaching, it would fall out. So I would come, and then it would fall out. And I'm like, okay, it's gonna do it.
With a layer, that's gonna happen a lot when you do a long layer. So the key is just that you keep tension with your combing. And I like that you overdid that, because sometimes people are like, well, it fell out.
Right.
Or they just drop the bottom and they don't make sure it
And
connects.
that's the layer that we were taught was drop the bottom, and we were taught a disconnected long layer, but we were also taught to bring it 90 from where it lives. So doing this was like breaking what I was taught. So I'm
but that's good.
This is so weird. Right,
it doesn't, what you were taught also is correct.
Right, also works.
Yeah, perfect. So you're gonna do this layer 4 times, because you've already done it once. Do it 4 more times, take a picture of it and put it into each one you're gonna take a picture of. You're gonna put it into educational levels. You'll number it. So it'll say, number 1, I discovered that blah, 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 or I struggled with whatever. You're gonna put it in educational levels. Once you put 1, just continue replying to yourself for those 4 haircuts. Does that make sense? So, perfect. You don't have yours? It's out in the car.
It's out in the car.
Okay, but you have a guest coming in.
I do. She got moved down from 4:30, from 9:30 to 9:45. It seems to be a trend with me.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'll put some product. Do you ever use any product in your hair?
Product? Okay. I just use soap and water.
Soap and water. Okay.
Can I show you a couple things before you put product in? Would that be okay?
Yeah, of course.
See this little bit of weight right up in here?
Okay.
We can get rid of that so that this all blends. I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Um,
I have mine.
I'll attempt to use yours. How are you?
Pardon?
I'm going to attempt to use your scissors.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
But I am going to pump you up just a little bit. I'm a little taller than her.
Yeah, much taller.
Okay.
Even with my
Much
heels
taller, she says. So you cut this at 90 degrees, like straight out from where it lives?
Like,
Should I take my glasses off?
Sure. I'm going to have you look down slightly. Right there, perfect. So see this little corner right here?
mm-hmm.
Oh, look, I can use them. They're sharp enough.
Right, they're not, yeah, they're better now. I don't know what was going on that day.
So when you cross-check yourself at 90 degrees, you should be able to hold this in every and any direction. And if you have a hiccup, as long as you're straight out, you should be able to cut it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I want to show you some edge work on him. Do you have your trimmers?
So I don't have my trimmer. I have the clipper here. I was kind of going lightly with it. Yeah, I don't have my trimmer.
Can you see if somebody has a trimmer? Because we'll get a nice clean line with that. Do you have your trimmers?
Do you have a trimmer?
Can you maybe ask Krista, or I'll bring mine next time. You're quite the comedian, I heard you.
Well, I try. You know, humor is something we don't hear much anymore.
You're not wrong, so I appreciate it.
The old-time comedians used to have fun, and the audience used to enjoy it. And it was straight and clean and no alternative routes. It was really funny stuff. Example, I'll give you an example. You remember the name of a comedian? His name was Henny Youngman?
No.
Okay. Well, he had a famous line, and I'll tell you what it was. Ready?
Yep.
Take my wife, please. Never heard that before? He was very funny. He wrote a book. If you can get a hold of it, it's called Take My Life, Please. If you want to laugh, it will crack you up. It's
What's his name?
Henry Youngman.
I'm going to look it up.
I'll write it down before I leave. so
Okay,
you don't
yes.
forget.
Please do.
won't
I will forget because my brain it goes in and goes out.
We all forget. As a matter of fact, I sometimes forget my wife's name.
That's not true.
That was funny.
Okay, So I'm gonna be look straight down. Okay, so to give a clean edge.
Is it on? I plugged it.
No, it's right here.
Okay.
I just had to find the on switch for hers. So when I'm like, see the difference just there? It's just gonna give you all the difference in your men's cut.
Yeah. Not clean.
And then when you come around the ear, you're just following the hairline, just as you do with your scissors, only just creating a nice clean edge this haircut will last with this edge 2 extra weeks than if you don't put that edge. In a week, he'll look unkept. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we don't want that.
No.
We don't want his hair sticking out behind his cap. Do you wear your cap every day?
I do.
Yeah, so we got to keep it nice and tidy under the cap, right?
Mm-hmm. I wear it mostly because people think there's hair under there, so it's a
You get to
surprise.
pretend. It's a disguise or a surprise?
It's
Or both? Sorry, I'm hard of hearing.
That's okay. I didn't put my hearing aids in today.
Oh, well, then we'll both just talk really loud.
It's okay. I'm picking up.
And then, do you like your eyebrows trimmed?
Okay.
So I always ask first because I got yelled at once for
they
trimming
were.
eyebrows.
They're like, what are
But
you doing?
I always ask, and you can do it like this, or you can put a guard on. It's whatever you're comfortable with. I have taken an eyebrow off, so I've used a guard.
Okay. You're like, oops.
Do you know what I'm
Went a
saying?
little too-
If your comb gets pushed in,
Yeah.
so whatever you're comfortable with. You're gonna look so good for your wife. She's gonna love it. Whatever her name is.
Mary.
Mary. See, you remembered. So with men's cuts, it's all in the detail, the edge detail. The interior just falls over it.
So it's like cactus.
Mm-hmm. And when you're like in a curve area, you're using that little like the edge that sticks out to create that. And when you're in a flatter surface, you can edge it. Do your hearing aids go behind? When you put your hearing aids on, do they go here?
Oh, it goes over.
It goes over. Okay, do you want me to clean out behind just a little bit more so they don't?
Okay.
Okay. So he's got the hearing aids and then he's got glasses. So just taking this right behind the ear, just ever so slightly tighter, just to allow so that it's not going to sit on top of. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's
With-
not like sticking out.
With women, you're never going to do that.
Yeah.
They want it up and over and not.
Yeah.
All right. Put your glasses on and tell me how you look.
Snazzy again.
I think I look pretty good. I look pretty good because I shaved.
Oh, good.
And because I got this wonderful haircut.
Good, good, good.
Mentioned by 2 women. Wow.
You got spoiled today.
VIP treatment.
I did. I get the,
There you are. Perfect.
I will not forget before I leave.
I'm going to put a card up there so that it's up there and you can write it for me, okay?
I also have.
Oh, look, you're going to write it down for me. You're the best.
I have a pen.
You do?
Yeah, except it's not here right now. It disappeared. I usually have one.
Okay, well, at the front desk, Yancy will make sure that they get you something to write with, okay?
Yes.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
It was a pleasure.
Okay, what you got going for me?
I just did a cleanup.
Okay, and we did one length, layers, face framing?
One length.
One length. No face framing? Okay, just the way you were checking, I thought
I
maybe.
mean, actually doesn't. Oh, she was making sure it was even because last time when I left, this side was considerably shorter than this side.
Okay.
And I cut off 2 inches to try to even it myself, but it was still longer on this side.
Okay, interesting. Did you leave wet or dry?
Dry.
Okay, so we'll double check when you're when you're dry
That's
too.
why I think she was checking so much in the front too.
Yeah. I'm just like, I just want to make sure.
So I just whacked at it. The thing here, that's what it here.
You know, I have come to know that that's what people do. And I don't necessarily hate it. I just like to be informed. So I don't want people to ever hide it from me because then I go, did I do this? I couldn't have done this. Hi. How are you?
Good, now that I found you.
Oh, can one of you ladies walk her to the front desk, please? Thank you. No, it happens all the time. We're happy you found us. Say it again.
Kind of tucked along the side here.
Yeah, it kind of is. Okay, so were you nervous to take anything off of this side?
Yes.
Since she said she was shorter. So right here on the corner in the connection, do you see the little, like,
Yes.
it's not connecting? So this is, that's what I do. I throw things. You always have to be prepared. You have to be prepared for,
Painting class.
oh, how
I've
funny.
never painted before, but it sounded fun. But
That
isn't
sounds-
that funny? We walked in here at the same time,
And now you're going there.
and now we're going there. When he said that, I was like, "Oh, that's weird."
That's weird. Creepy.
Have you seen a picture of the new Baker Senior Center?
I have not.
Jay and Patty Baker donated a lot of money. They're the ones who donate a lot of money around town for things.
Mm-hmm.
It is gorgeous. They have a luncheon every Wednesday for the seniors.
Mm-hmm.
190 seniors there last Wednesday.
Wow.
It's a very busy place.
Okay, so you do, I know you were nervous because but look at this, like, so we got corners as we move to the front, which probably was like, she cut this. This side was shorter, so you were like, ugh, I can't cut here. This side she cuts, so you're like, what do I do on this corner? So just really, sometimes you have to take a step back and visually look. Now, in her case where she has the curlier hair, it is even harder. So you can either do this wet when you see it, or you can dry it out and you'll visually see it a little bit better. But that's kind of the key here. So it's right here. See it? And I'm gonna shape it, but then you're gonna blow it out, and we're going to do a visual inspection, stepping back, not with our fingers and our scissors, but more of a visual, like what does it look like? What is she gonna see when she looks in the mirror? And what are other people gonna see when they look at her, to make sure we're where we need to be. Does that make sense? And sometimes I think as hairstylists, we get stuck in our little zone of here instead of stepping back. There you are. So you can blow her out, and then we'll do any adjustments needed. And it may still need adjustments, and that's okay.
Oh, they have
You're welcome. My pleasure.
think about that. That's a lot smaller. It's definitely gotten bigger. Oh yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
It was Hannah's client, but they were so busy up front that I just took care of her, got her coffee, but she's not checked in on the computer. I don't want them to like freak out,
Okay.
not knowing. They were just already busy with like 3 clients up there.
I should not do that sometimes. I looked, I was going to try to check her in, and then there's like 5 text messages, and I can't be there and here.
That works, I get it.
My pool's broken, so that's what I was just in my mind dealing with. Okay, so this is Hannah's guest. She is here, and she just like, she came in the back door. You guys were busy up front, so she got her coffee and got Hannah, but she's here.
Okay. So Jasmine's guest had booked with Jasmine because she was a woman that spoke Spanish. We put her on Chris's book, and I had said, I can interpret with you. She's like, well, I don't want to just sit there in silence. I want to make a conversation with someone that speaks Spanish. And so I chose Jasmine. So I'm like, okay, well, Christy will be finishing up soon. If you want to wait for her, she's like, okay, I can see where we're at with time because Chris is also running behind. So I don't know if you want.
But what are we doing with Christy's book? Doesn't she have another one behind it?
No.
Oh, it canceled.
She has canceled.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Let me pull it up. Hi, good morning. How are you? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Is this today and are we at the village? Okay.
So it's marked that. What's going on?
She wants to know if she's ready.
No. Ella ya está. ¿Ella la va a tomar ya?
No.
¿Quién está preguntando? ¿Ella está preguntando? No, dame un segundo. Yo estoy tratando de hacer algo. A lo mejor no va a ir confuso. Espérame un segundo. Sí, espérame.
Okay, so she's going here.
If we can.
Yeah, that's fine. She can do it. And if we need to move, she's running behind on this. Okay,
She's still blow drying.
just move it over.
Okay.
And then I want Christy to do this blowout. So can you ask her just to be patient because she needs to just blow out to see the end result.
Okay. All right then.
Thank you. Sorry. Yes.
Okay, so when we're cutting this, Hannah and I were FaceTiming because I just felt weird doing this. And
Okay.
so the way that she had cut it was she did one side from the outside in and then the other one from the inside out. Inside out is the way that I did it. Is either way right or wrong, or is it just the body position?
So you can do it one of two ways. You can
she's
go.
left-handed, I'm right-handed.
So you can go front to back, which would mean you would cut both sides
The same,
opposite.
right. Front to back, so that'd be inside out for me. Okay, I'm trying to think of how.
Does
I
that
would
make
be
sense?
positioned.
If you go front to back, stop, and you go front to back, stop,
Which is how I
you're
did it.
going to hold it differently.
See, that's where I don't understand, because so I started this way, right? So I started in front of the head, and I cut right.
No. I'm saying if you start here and you cut all the way to the back, then you go over here and you cut all the way to the back, standing behind.
Right.
Then on this side I would cut this way, and on this side I would cut out.
Right.
So you're saying you stood from the front and worked around on the opposite
On this side,
There's
right.
nothing wrong with that.
Right. Okay. That's why I was like, it's all position of our
No,
body.
you can also go front all the way around.
Okay. And it's still going to give you the same.
It's going to give you the same outcome.
Okay, because that's where I told her, I was like, I don't know how you do it. And I was like, I went this way. And she was like, well, I went this way, but she's also left-handed.
This is from Howard.
Love him.
Me too.
I love him. He's
do
so
too.
damn cute.
I know. Also, do you know who Lisa Hamilton is coming in with?
Right now, I have her friend. I cannot remember. I did her color. So here's my thought. Is there a blow dry stylist open and I'll cut it and have them blow dry at that time? Yeah. Because I did her color on Friday and I said, do you want a haircut? And she's like, oh, I do, but I'm coming on Monday with my friend. So
I'm assuming.
I think it's Kelly.
Okay.
I think, but I don't know.
Well, let me block. Yeah, I think.
But is there a blow dry
I think
available?
Hannah has a spot. What time is she at? Oh, my lip smells weird. She's right. I'll go back. Oh, you know what? You can't see it anymore because Jasmine's on.
Okay. Well, put it on Hannah, please. Perfect. Perfect. And it's a thin-haired blow dry, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I was like.
Did you ask me something I didn't answer? Okay.
I'm like, well, I can interpret for you. She's like, yeah, but. She's like, you can't. It's not like you can stand there the whole time. What if there's something in the middle?
Right.
I
So
get it.
I don't think Lisa can commit to these extra. Oh, let's get out of this spot. She's coming here. I don't think Lisa can continue to commit to Monday on top of her season schedule. So I told Rob we need to work something out, maybe where we have somebody else join us, but I can be there and close out I can't be down here and close out because I have to get. So right now, for the time being, when we're at the village, can you stay till 5? And when we're at prom, you can leave early. Can we make that work?
Yeah.
So I know he wants other people to support. And by 4:15, they should already have started, and it shouldn't be a challenge. And if for some reason they run into a major challenge in their haircut, it might be the situation where you take over and you just explain what you're doing instead of trying to figure out what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I just can't make it for the kids right now.
I went there a couple times, and then above Naples Pub.
Yeah, I don't know about any of those.
Oh, really? Okay.
I haven't been around that long. I've been with the business 6 years.
Okay. I think Robert's been dead. We decided like 10 years, maybe.
Yeah, he passed before I joined the team,
Yeah,
unfortunately. So I never had the pleasure of working with him.
But
But
yeah, it was just interesting because this place was like half, you came in from that side, but this was not part of it.
interesting. Huh.
So, anyway.
So you know more than I know.
Yeah, like
You know the history.
Give me
Yeah.
the scissors.
right? She's
No, it's
great.
just-
Well, I'm here to help in any way. This is part of our training program.
Okay.
So she is fully licensed and she's doing hair. I'm just here to support her in any growth she needs.
Okay.
But you're in great hands today.
All right. Looks like it. Yes, thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
What can I help with? What's your plan?
So right now I was mostly gonna focus on her edges. She doesn't like right here. She does not like how long that is. She wants it like halfway right here.
Okay.
So I was gonna see.
Perfect. So you're going to do her perimeter
Yeah, like
and then
and
go
then
and then
go
go
later.
into interior.
And as much layering, I just don't want the old lady ears sticking out.
You got it. You like a little softness.
A little cover. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
And I'm
so
not
to
a
s-
fancy person. I'm very casual.
So to save her, like she doesn't like the length, but she likes the length. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she likes it, but she does. Yeah.
So it's like important to connect those little bit of dots because she wants what she wants, and she's saying like this probably kicking out is too much,
Yeah.
but we want to cover the ear. The way to save that when you're doing your perimeter is to bring it back and cut it backwards, and it will fall longer.
That's
So
the
do that.
overdirect,
Yep.
right?
So over direct it back. Take a little snip, let it fall, see how it's falling since you've not cut her hair before, and then do that until you're happy with
the
the
length.
length.
there. Okay.
But pull it back because that's going to cover her ear and save that without the
Okay.
old lady. Because you can't look like an old lady.
No, we will not allow that.
No, I don't really do that.
And then same through here. I would use your razor for. Is that safe on the skin?
It has a guard on it.
Yeah, perfect. So I would use your razor for cleanup here so that you don't get like the blocky male.
Yeah.
She wants to look like a woman
Of course.
and not an old one.
Right.
So there you are.
Yeah, she has a lot of layering up there.
So I would just make sure that you're following that guide and cross-check everything.
Yes. All right.
Follow the head shape. Perfect.
Picture dry or wet?
Dry.
Okay. I was like, I'm just gonna blow.
Yeah, no, I want you to blow dry and see the layers. I don't know if you did that to the last one.
No.
So I want you to blow dry and see the layers, and then
How do you blow dry it for the best result? Back.
I mean, I wouldn't put a part in it.
No. Do the mohawk.
I would do the mohawk, and
I started doing that.
I would try to give some curl on the ends, like some movement, so you can see the layer that you put in.
Okay, cool.
There was a slight change to your book, just so you know. There is a guest who only speaks Spanish, and she wants to be able to talk to you. So Sarah put her with you because Sarah was going to interpret, but she wants to like be able to talk, not just have an interpreter. Do you know what I'm saying? I left my cup. There it is. So you had a hard time finding us?
Yeah, because I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
for the
well.
most part. That's just it's all me. I was thinking that I booked at the salon closest to me,
Which is which one?
Bayfront.
Okay.
And I just had it in my head without thinking, you know.
Yes, no, I know. We have people do that a lot
Yes.
because we have 3 locations, and these 2 are very close.
Yeah, it was
So
I was so
you're like, oh,
happy.
I'm in Naples. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I called and the young woman said, well, she doesn't have anyone after you, so you didn't come. I'm so embarrassed. I was like, I don't know that I even want to walk in. They're going to think I'm ditzy.
Oh, not at all.
That just crossed my mind. I wanted to blow out more than I cared about being embarrassed.
Well, we don't think you're ditzy at all. But I will tell you something funny. More often we get people that go to the other side.
Oh, where I came in?
Like no, not the doors. They actually go to the other side of the village because there's shopping plazas on that side of Park Shore and this.
Oh, okay.
And we connect under the bridge.
Oh, so that's a little different.
There's a tunnel under this bridge that comes over to get to the other side.
First
So
time I've been here, so I had no idea.
So there's amazing shops throughout both sides, but we'll have people go, where are you? I'm in the plaza. And it's like the map, even if you put walking, sometimes
Yeah.
doesn't
Well, the
understand
numbers-
that there's, yeah.
The numbers are intuitive.
Right.
Because I came in by this restaurant. I parked, I don't know which way, I guess that way. And I said, well, I'll just walk.
How far can it be? Well, at least you found it walking because
Exactly.
I don't know. And we get so reliant on our GPS.
Exactly.
I forget my directional skills.
And I don't have any directional skills, so my husband will say, go north. I'm like, north? Give me left or right. Don't tell me north or south. You know better than that after all these years. But I don't have that
Yeah.
intuitiveness. So I
Yeah.
rely on the GPS, but then I remember to look up because I
You
don't
gotta
want to be
see.
so dependent.
Yeah,
walk into
yeah,
a
yeah.
wall or something. I'm Kim.
I'm Jen. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet
I'm
you.
happy you're here.
Thank you.
That's what I need. I'm just going to get half rotted avocados and pick out the fresh part. I put them in the bag and I was like, well, you know, and it's like they're either hard or they're. So I picked up one soft one because I was eating it that day and 2 harder ones, and here we are. I tried to gauge, like, is this one sort of? So I'm going to eat. I like to eat them in the morning. Like, just scoop it out and eat it. I'm trying to be good. I just want to say my heart is so freaking full when I go back there.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, but like our hero haircut, what a beautiful soul.
Oh, really?
Like, and just a comedian, and just like, I don't know what his life is like. I don't know why he's a veteran, but just happy to be here. Happy to, I don't know, just, and then this lady used to come to us, her mom used to go to your dad. She knows the whole damn history.
Really?
She's telling me those locations that I didn't know about because I didn't exist before. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't part of I know Bayfront Village and Promenade. And so she's telling me about it. And she's like, I'm just around for your reminiscing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's cool. That's very cool.
So, yeah, so I feel like and they're just doing their thing. I mean, with questions, but they're just being their beautiful selves. You know what I mean? Like, nothing, no yuck back there, no. It's nice. It's just fills your soul.
I was listening to a lecture who I admire in life, this guy Warner Earhart, who created this technology many years ago. His commitment was that people be free of their mental distress because we have all this stuff that destroys our souls.
Okay, well, tell me how to do that. Please.
And I love the man.
Oh, you like? It's beautiful.
2 years to get it.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough thing. That's a big commitment. So as it comes around here, it's actually not that much more now, but it's still there.
my hair, I used to wear it really curly
Mm-hmm.
and long, really long. And one time, I went to the same hairdresser in Buffalo for like 10 years. And one time, her boss came through and said, "Oh, you did such a nice perm on that." And I went to say, "Oh, it's," and she pinched me. And I said, "Why did you pinch me?" And she said, "I wanted my boss to think I gave you a perm."
That's funny. That is funny, actually.
What are you thinking there? Are you wanting to go for? And I could probably, yeah, I could like get a little bit of hair.
I used to like to wear it all the way to my waist.
Yeah. I like long hair, so I understand. That's better. Feel better?
Yeah, but yeah. Oh yeah. They're like, oh.
Yes, I fluffed all the blow dry out. How are you doing? Do you need help?
So I was just gonna get rid of this bulkiness. It's still pretty bulky here.
So check vertically and see what you have going on. So elevate it a little higher and see this point right here. Take that off and come all the way to the back corner and and that will get rid of that bulk right there. See it?
Yes, it's like that corner.
And then you want to leave that bulk here because it builds into the top. So just stop it here. And then same thing here. And leave that little buildup of weight right there.
Yeah. Give you that volume.
Yes.
We blocked that back door because that
Oh yes.
floorboard looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's kind of the left corner of it. It just popped off a little.
Oh, I see. I'll have somebody look at it. Thank
That's
you.
why I just put the chair like that way people will see it.
So stand behind. You'll be able to see it better. Take your hand up and over.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I know I do it opposite because
yeah.
I'm a lefty. Do you see it now?
Yeah.
Yep. So bring it out. Right there. And then you're going to take that off. There you are. Now watch when it drops. Right there. See how that bulk dissipated there? So just take that all the way back. You're welcome. Is your guest not coming? What was that about?
10 more minutes.
Oh.
10:30.
Oh, I thought they came back to tell you something, so I thought maybe I
Oh no,
missed.
she brought her first friend. Heidi.
Okay. I'm going to go eat an avocado if anybody needs me. How was it?
Excellent. Really good.
So totally worth coming in.
Absolutely. And it's kind of right the first time when they blow dry, they usually put too much product on or they don't get that. She did a really nice job.
Oh, that's
Sweet girl.
awesome.
Sweet
That's
girl.
awesome. She's great.
So we're just trying to figure out someone to come back for cut and color because my hair's tough to work with and I don't like this cut right now, but she did a good job with it because
Nice.
it's not going how it should.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it feels like I have one haircut in the front and one in the back. So
Do you prefer Bayfront? Since that's where you were headed?
yes.
She was headed. Oh, okay.
I like the vibe here a little bit better.
Okay.
So it just feels
Each one, because we have 3,
yeah.
they all feel a little different.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And I told, is that Hannah?
Yes.
Yeah. I walked into Bayfront, the door was open, and music was on. But there was nobody there. It was closed today. So it was kind of strange. Thank you. Oh, did you? Thank you so much. And so I stood there for, because I was actually early. I'm not a late person. And I'm standing there kind of like, well, maybe it's a little too late back for me. And then I looked at my phone, paused.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
my
man.
journey.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you relaxed a little while you were here.
Oh yeah,
All
I'm
right.
all good.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. There's a whole lot going on.
Oh, sorry. So sorry. How are you? I feel like I don't even know you anymore.
I know.
I probably don't know you anymore.
Probably not. I know. I haven't seen you in probably a year
At least.
at least.
Um,
You got
can-
married, you had a baby.
Yeah, I think I was having
you were pregnant.
with the first one. Well, the third one. The first little. Was the last time I saw you? Or the second little?
No, the second one.
Okay, I'm gonna say
With your
because
husband.
that's a while.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. You okay?
Yeah, I just don't feel good.
Hey, well, this one's no. I can't even see that.
It's so fine.
Borderline, like, I feel like I'm getting sick, but I'm not sick. Just need like rest or something.
Yeah.
Guacamole, the ones like that the other day. They were just fine.
Like y'all have like plates and stuff.
I found this hippy dippy little market across from my weekend boyfriend's boat.
Yeah.
Who's your weekend boyfriend now? I don't know about this one.
His name's Dustin.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I have to interrupt
a
you. Oh, he's a
recycle.
recycle. I need like that. That's great.
He's a
Recycles.
recycle from 10 years ago. He's how I got down to the Virgin
That
Islands.
always ends up happening.
I just have a quick question. Does anybody know what's going on with that back floor? I was just getting ready to bring these to you.
I don't think I have any like men's cuts or anything.
You don't have what?
Men's cuts or anything like that.
Well, they need to have trimmers, so I got to talk to them about that because we're doing haircuts again. Yes. Okay.
I mostly just, it's the cowlick right here that I'm kind of like, what should I do there?
Everybody gets stuck up on calyx. I brought my scissors, but
We're giving her trouble right now. Hey.
I gotta make her taller.
Oh yeah, I know.
Every time I come over and look, I'm like, okay, I have to make them taller. I love I love these pumps though.
The cups? Oh yeah, no, they're definitely a lot smoother.
Yeah, I like those. Okay, so I'm gonna walk through everything a little bit myself, just so I have a visual of where it's coming from. What products did you use on her hair?
Just surf spray.
Perfect. She has the right hair for that. So you said that you are kind of simple or easy. What does that mean? Do you just blow dry and go?
Yeah.
And how often do you wash it?
Usually every other day.
Okay.
You know, it depends what I'm doing. If I go for a walk and it's grossly sweaty, then
Right, then you're
Yeah,
shampooing.
right.
I understand. And in this climate, it happens.
Yeah.
Do you walk every day?
Yeah.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, just down the road.
It's beautiful to walk around here.
Yeah. We were talking about walking on the beach. You know, it's still a little concerning.
Yeah. Have you gone?
Yes, I have, and I've actually gone barefoot, which some people tell me is crazy to do. But I don't walk in the water.
I haven't. I'm a beach lover, a sunset watcher, and I haven't gone since the hurricane. I'm dying a little inside because that's kind of like.
Would you consider going on the beach in shoes? I mean,
I don't know.
well, you're probably wise.
I take my kids, so that's why I haven't.
Yeah.
And so I pulled in today, and I was like, how can I get over there just to see it?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't go in the water, and I wouldn't, if I.
I wouldn't recommend it either.
I wouldn't let them go in the water.
Yeah. Well, and that's hard. You can't bring them to the beach and then say, don't get in the water. Like, that's just not. So I'm just like, the shorter the hair, less than a quarter inch is going to show. Where on longer hair, on a layer, those little inconsistencies aren't going to show. But like those are what's giving you a little bit of like where it's not flowing for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of being really nitpicky so that it will flow and you can see that.
Yeah.
But you're doing everything just the way you need to. It's so small that you wouldn't see it in other haircuts. But in this one with her hair type, it kind of screams at you, and that's what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When you're looking at it, you're like, I know that's there. How do I fix it? I'm going to bring that top down and just make sure that it all does flow. And then we'll put some lift into that side so it doesn't feel so flat. But that's more in the style than the haircut. But the other thing too, with hair like hers, I do a lot of finger blow drying.
Yeah, you don't really.
You know, the brush kind of almost hinders me.
I've done that at home.
You know, I do a lot of
Yeah.
just finger blow drying and lifting it up and then finish it off with the brush. So that's kind of with her hair. You always push it like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I want to shorten this just a little bit so it softens your whole. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you're soft.
So I'm going to shorten. So I'm taking a diagonal section. I'm pulling straight off that section, but creating a little kind of peak in her bangs. You see how that and then I'm going to elevate it. Because she's got like this weird heaviness right here. You see it? It's thicker there than other places. So that's how I'm kind of customizing and addressing that softness.
I'm still waiting.
You're so pretty. I love your hair.
It's COVID gray.
Hey, it's a great gray to have.
It really
It's
is.
beautiful. It's like a beautiful white. I knew you had what I need. So I'm going to go in and just lift this with my fingers a little bit in your blow dryer. And then kind of show you how. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You didn't even get me. I was trying to avoid it. I was like, let me hop over.
I'm going to try and do this with your blow dryer.
You got.
I might actually buy one. I've been thinking about it.
Hey, they just gave me that. You know that.
What a
right?
blessing, yes.
I know, right? I was like, whoa. Came on for you. I was like, maybe.
Is that because she wants it on her sketch?
Yeah, I think so.
But do you
Knowing
see,
her.
like,
But
that's just, is that better?
Yeah.
So that's, all I did was soften that part that you gave, and I lifted out. And then here, I'm going to mess with those bangs that we just shortened a little bit. How's that?
And they will go back if I.
Oh yeah, they'll all go back. No problem. Yeah, we can push them all back too. That shorter length that I gave you will actually push them back better. How's that feel? A little bit of hairspray?
A little bit.
Okay. Our hairspray is lightweight, so you'll be okay.
Oh, okay. Well, this was an adventure, a good adventure.
Well, I'm so thankful you joined us today.
Welcome back to the fan.
Work now. Like
So if
the
you like
Monday
Yancy,
special or whatever.
so if you like Yancy and you want to book with her, she works Thursdays and Fridays at the Promenade.
Oh, okay.
So that's where she's at the Promenade, and then we're here every 6 weeks or so. So it's
Okay.
so if you want to be here, she can look at the next time she's here.
Okay.
Okay.
6 weeks would probably be about right.
Yeah, 6 weeks actually is.
Yeah. So you can look at the next experience day here. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah,
You'll have to
we'll take a
calendar
look.
check
Yeah,
that.
we'll have to calendar check
And
that.
next time I get a massage.
Absolutely.
Was that great?
No, I didn't give her.
She didn't get one. We were too busy talking. I know. And I just got her up too quick.
Give me 2 squeezes now.
Yeah.
I know, I got you. Next time with the warm towel, it'll be amazing. I know. Usually I'm good at remembering. We got too busy talking. I was like, wait a minute.
She was so excited to cut your hair.
Yeah. Well, I thank you both.
Well, it was a pleasure.
Fun experience.
Good. Please come back and see us.
I will. 6 weeks sounds about right.
All right, yeah. I'll
Okay.
walk up front with you. We'll take a look
I
there.
would think. I shouldn't need anything before 6 weeks.
No, she can take a peek too, and that way you have the right date. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you.
Yes, yes. It's just
I'm coming. This, oh shoot, I put my phone, oh no I didn't. I think her name's Susan, if you want to meet her. She's the one who her mom, I don't know if you're busy. I'm just telling you, interrupting. Susan with Yancy. She's up at the front desk.
Oh.
She's the one who her mom used to have her hair cut by her dad.
Wow.
At Bayfront. So I don't know if you want to. She's right here. Yeah.
So, Experience Day, March 20th at Bay.
It's on the. Let me look. I'll look.
So I get to look at your schedule again. Yes. Oh, we got the whole.
You do. But I was going to introduce you to someone because your mom, Robert. Yes. So this is Robert. Robert Jr.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yes. My mother was here in the.
I'll get the calendar.
What time is it? It's March 20th.
Did I screw up the calendar? Check the Slack listing, and I'm going to check my calendar and see if I did it right.
It's open. It's open at Bayfront.
I might have deleted the mistake because it looks like March 20th.
Supposed to leave February 20th. Because we're not doing that.
That's what I did. I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay, so just, I'll fix this. So this is supposed to be March 20th. I'm supposed to delete this. February 20th. Okay. I'm going to.
Yes.
And is it going to be here because it's.
This Bay is what's open. But whatever you guys think.
I'll leave it at base. She wants to come here though. So is there no? She wants to come to this location to get the Experience Day. Because she doesn't want to come to. Do you know what I mean? Not necessarily that one. What's the one that's supposed to be here?
The next one that's supposed to be here.
Yeah, when's that?
The next one will be March, April.
That's the next one that's here. And what are we right now? So I would offer her March 20th at Bayfront or April here, whichever works better. Okay, so March 20th is at Bayfront. Okay, thank you. I did something wrong here. Are you sure we don't have February 20th? I thought we were canceling.
Cancel on February 20th because
We're doing Experience Day. You know what the problem is? February, March, the days fall exactly the same day. That's why I did that. Okay, so this is this. This is that. Okay, got it. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Do we have anyone here that does Salons Village? I don't think so, right?
I'll check. I don't think so. I think we
'Cause I
just
was-
have them at our promenade
She
location.
said that she was available for Benita too. It's closer to her anyway.
Yeah.
But I was just asking if they had anyone here.
Yeah, the bead. I just wanted to make sure we were talking about the same thing. Because there's so many methods, so I was just.
Exactly, and that's why I decided just to go from in person because it's hard to explain on the phone. Like, it's good to see it.
Yes.
And they know what to
Yes.
They look like what Christy does.
They look like
beads
that.
and-
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
3 rows, just like Hannah.
Yeah. Let me see if anybody does it here. Otherwise, I'll check it. Okay. The challenge is she's booked out. So
It's not emergency. I don't have to put day to day, but I mean, booked out. What do you mean, like?
I'd have to look at her, but she's pretty booked for season.
Probably, but you know, people cancel.
Yes, I'll take a look for you. When are you looking for? She works.
Well, I can call her and I can talk with her, no?
She doesn't answer. You can do it at the front desk.
Yeah.
The front desk will do it.
Like,
When you check out, they can take care of it.
is it from this location or from Inter?
It's at Bonita, but they do all our bookings and they book for all locations. So if you call,
The same, yeah.
well, even if you call, everyone does all of our bookings.
How tall I am back.
Are there Band-Aids hiding back here?
Yes, there is.
Okay. My shoe is rubbing the wrong way. And I haven't gotten new black ones, so these are the only black ones I can wear.
Virginia, I think.
Di, how are you?
Oh, peachy.
Peachy?
Peachy.
That sounds like something I say when I don't really want to say all the list.
Exactly. That's it.
Driving, right?
I gotta make this call
Okay, you do that. I won't bother you. I won't.
that nobody really wants to hear.
I hear you. I know. I respect it.
Okay. Here's one thing I have to do.
So funny.
In June,
Yes.
there is a online course with Wella.
Okay.
It's like a Sunday, Monday, so you have to like commit those days because it's not like an online course where you like take it at your leisure.
Right.
It's like an online course as if we went to the studio.
Like live, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a quarter of the price
Okay.
because we're not flying
What, are
first
we
of all.
doing it
But even
together?
I don't know, but I don't know if you're interested.
Of course I'm interested.
I think it's called Trends, Cuts, and Color. It's the only one that they offer
Okay.
online, and it's in June, so it's like not season. It's Sunday, Monday, and I was just kind of talking to Rob because I was like, if I do that, I cannot do that at home.
Yeah. So we can come in the salon or something.
Yeah,
and do it.
so the salon's closed Sunday, Monday, so I think we can make that commitment. But I want to I'll look into it deeper. But if you were interested, I wanted to know.
Absolutely interested.
And then I'm thinking, I'm wondering if multiple people want to do it, and then we can help each other.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I think it's like $500 for 2 days. That's
Nothing.
cheap.
That's nothing.
I mean, granted, it's online, but
I mean, I probably make more than $500 in tips and fees. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm like, what season?
right. But I'm just saying,
$500 is nothing. I would pay $500.
it's $1,000 to go in the studio.
Or $500.
So it's 500, but we don't have to. We just have to show up. You know what I mean? We just have to show up to the salon like a work day.
Right.
I
I'm
mean,
down.
so
Let me know more details of it, and
yeah.
I'm 100% down.
Okay. Well,
I've
I
been
was.
wanting to do it. Like I was just talking.
I
about
talked
too.
to Brenda because she put that post about Wella Education, and I was like, I don't want to do another color class.
Right. I want cutting. That's
This is like cutting color trending,
Yeah,
and it's
okay.
like combining them. So I thought I could do that. I'd be down for that. And it's a studio class, so it should not be like when they show up here.
right. Yeah, I need to.
Like it's gonna require some prep because we need tripod style
I
heads.
just need to work on my haircut. That's like. I mean, I want to work on color too because I can always learn something else and do better. But
Well, this particular class,
I'm more
I'll send you the
confident
thing so you can look at the details of it
Right.
and decide if it's something you, because I don't want you to take something you don't want. But I just was like, oh, this is like amazing.
yeah, and even like if we get like just a small little bit something out of it, it's $500.
Well, for me, it's more about like, keeping my head in and refining, like doing something so I'm not bored.
Right.
I'm not bored. I've been doing this shit for 23 years. Like, I'm bored.
Right.
And then I lose inspiration, and then my clients must feel that. I'm like, man, I'm doing the same damn thing.
You know, that's why that one day with Rebecca goes, let's do something different. How do you do? I'm just so bored of your hair.
Yeah. So so that's what I'm thinking too. Is like, even if I get that, it would be worth the $500. But anyway, so. All right. Well, because I was reading the tool list, and you have to have like everything beforehand and ready to go, and you know what I mean? Because it's like.
Gonna get booked up or something. Yeah.
But I'll send you the info.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Calm down.
I gotta check on Nancy. She's doing that haircut, and I haven't really looked at what she's doing.
Everybody different today, right?
Hmm?
I said everybody is different today, so they can get more.
Oh yeah.
experience on
Yeah.
that, right? One is a short hair, one is a long, one is a thin, one is a thick. One
Mhm.
is
Yeah.
good for you doing that.
Yeah. We're happy to have you.
Yes, very.
You doing okay over here?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. All right, Yancy. I'm gonna play with that blow dryer a little bit more. I might get one.
I know.
Cause I can't have the one I want.
Why?
Cause they don't sell it here.
They can't bring it. What do you mean? Like,
They only sell it in Europe.
what? That is actually so weird.
So the plug won't even work.
Oh yeah, because they have different outlets. That's correct. Oh wow.
Oh yeah, she wants to know how much it'll be for the
How was she?
Awesome. In fact, Diana freaking did her hair weekly too. On top of that, her mother's hair. Wow, Mrs. Gilliland, she was baby.
See, that's why I was like, you got that.
Yeah, that's fine. And she's not talking about this. Must be like, if you were alive, must be like 120 now, 110 or something.
Right.
Miss Gilliland, she used to go to Miss Gilliland. Miss Gilliland used to go to Diana weekly.
Is he?
Yeah, she's a big name with my dad. She was one of the original seasonal people, like Mrs. Gaynor, Miss Gilliland. Like they were like the original money here at the time.
That's funny. Well, I mean, she said she started. Her mom started with your dad before he owned the salon.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
Like as a stylist
yeah.
before he opened Robert in Philadelphia. So I was like, wow, that's like some history.
Yeah, that's the 70s. Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. I wasn't, so when I'm getting to be one of the seniors around here, so which doesn't make me feel very good. Doesn't make me feel very good. It's just as young as you feel. Can I help you with something? Say it again. You're already helped.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. Just didn't want to make you wait.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you get your card? Or
We're then Yes.
who's curious if Caroline's gonna show up.
So what's the deal with that? Is that the lady?
Yeah, that's Lady I fired.
So why is she on Hannah's book? What's
well, because Jasmine's not here, and Jasmine was gonna do it.
she gonna do highlights?
No, just the blow dry.
Oh,
But she's got 3 more minutes, so she's 15 minutes late.
she's just 20 minutes late anyway.
That's why
So
I'm like,
she technically has 8 more minutes to be on time in her world.
yeah.
I was just getting ready to bring these to you.
Like I have any like men's cuts or anything.
You don't know what?
Men's cuts or anything like that.
Well, they need to have trimmers, so I got to talk to them about that because we're doing haircuts again. Yes. Okay.
I'm mostly just, it's the cowlick right here that I'm kind of like, what should I do there?
Everybody gets stuck up on cowlicks. I brought my scissors back.
I'm in our trouble right now.
I gotta make her taller.
Oh yeah, I know.
Every time I come over and look, I'm like, okay, I have to make them taller. I love I love these pumps though.
The cups? Oh yeah, no, they're definitely a lot smoother.
Yeah, I like those. Okay, so I'm gonna walk through everything a little bit myself, just so I have a visual of where it's coming from. What products did you use on her hair?
Just surf spray.
Perfect. She has the right hair for that. So you said that you are kind of simple or easy. What does that mean? Do you just blow dry and go?
Yeah.
And how often do you wash it?
Usually every other day.
Okay.
You know, it depends what I'm doing. If I go for a walk and it's grossly sweaty, then
Right, then you're
Yeah,
shampooing.
right.
I understand. And in this climate, it happens.
Yeah.
Do you walk every day?
Yeah.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, just down the road.
It's beautiful to walk around here.
Yeah. We were talking about walking on the beach. You know, it's still a little concerning.
Yeah. Have you gone?
Yes, I have, and I've actually gone barefoot, which some people tell me is crazy to do. I don't walk in the water.
I haven't. I'm a beach lover, a sunset watcher, and I haven't gone since the hurricane. I'm dying a little inside because that's kind of like.
Would you consider going on the beach with shoes? I mean,
I don't know.
well, you're probably wise.
I take my kids, so that's why I haven't.
Yeah.
And so I pulled in today, and I was like, how can I get over there just to see it?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't go in the water, and I wouldn't, if
I wouldn't recommend it either.
I wouldn't let them go in the water.
Yeah. Well, and that's hard. You can't bring them to the beach and then say, don't get in the water. Like, that's just not. So I'm just like, the shorter the hair, less than a quarter inch is going to show. Where on longer hair, on a layer, those little inconsistencies aren't going to show. But like those are what's giving you the little bit of like where it's not flowing for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of being really nitpicky so that it will flow and you can see that.
Yeah.
But you're doing everything just the way you need to. It's so small that you wouldn't see it in other haircuts. But in this one with her hair type, it kind of screams at you, and that's what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When you're looking at it, you're like, I know that's there. How do I fix it? I'm going to bring that top down and just make sure that it all does flow. And then we'll put some lift into that side so it doesn't feel so flat. But that's more in the style than the haircut. But the other thing too, with hair like hers, I do a lot of finger blow drying.
Yeah,
You know, the brush kind of almost hinders me.
I've done that at home.
You know, I do a lot of just finger blow drying and lifting it up and then finish it off with the brush. So that's kind of with her hair. You always push it like this?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I want to shorten this just a little bit so it softens your whole. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you're fine.
So I'm going to shorten. So I'm taking a diagonal section. I'm pulling straight off that section, but creating a little kind of peak in her bangs. You see how that like And then I'm going to elevate it. Because she's got like this weird heaviness right here. You see it? Like it's like, it's thicker there than other places. So that's how I'm kind of customizing and addressing that softness.
I'm still waiting.
You're so pretty. I love your hair.
It's COVID gray.
Hey, it's a great gray to have.
It really
It's
is.
beautiful. It's like a beautiful white. I knew you had what I need. So I'm going to go in and just lift this with my fingers a little bit in your blow dryer.
Okay.
And then kind of show you how. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You didn't even get me. I was trying to avoid it. I was like, let me hop a beat.
I'm going to try and do this with your blow dryer.
You got this.
I might actually buy one. I've been thinking about it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, they just gave me that. You know that.
What a
right?
blessing, yes.
I know, right? I was like, whoa. Came on first use. I was like, maybe.
Is that because she wants it on her sketch?
Yeah, I think so.
But do you
Knowing
see,
her.
like,
But
that's just, is that better?
Yeah.
So that's, all I did was soften that part that you gave, and I lifted out. And then here, I'm going to mess with those bangs that we just shortened a little bit. How's that?
And they will go back if I...
Oh, yeah, they'll all go back. No problem. Yeah, we can push them all back, too. That shorter length that I gave you will actually push them back better. How's that feel? A little bit of hairspray? Okay. Our hairspray is lightweight, so you'll be okay.
Well, this was an adventure, a good adventure.
Well, I'm so thankful you joined us today.
Right? Welcome back to the fan.
Work now. Like
So if you like Yancy,
or whatever.
so if you like Yancy and you want to book with her, she works Thursdays and Fridays at the Promenade.
Oh, okay.
So that's where she's at the Promenade, and then we're here every 6 weeks or so. So it's
Okay.
so if you want to be here, she can look at the next time she's here.
Okay.
Okay.
6 weeks would probably be about right.
Yeah, 6 weeks actually is.
Yeah. So you can look at the next experience day here. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah,
You'll have to
we'll take a
calendar
look.
check
Yeah,
that.
I'll have to calendar check that.
Next time I get a massage.
Absolutely.
Was that great?
No, I didn't get one.
She didn't get one.
Why
We were too busy talking. I know. And I just got her up too quick.
Give me 2 squeezes now.
Yeah.
I know, I got you. Next time with the warm towel, it'll be amazing. I know. Usually I'm good at remembering. We got too busy talking. I was like, wait a minute.
She was so excited to cut your hair.
Yeah. Well, I thank you both.
Well, it was a pleasure.
Fun experience.
Good. Please come back and see us.
Yes, I will. And it's really 6 weeks sounds about right.
All right, yeah, I'll walk up front with you. We'll take a look
I
there.
would think. I shouldn't need anything before 6
No, she can take a peek too, and that way you have the right date. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you.
Yes, yes. It's just depending on where you live, you might get stuck in that bus traffic. We're gonna go up right here.
I'm coming. That's a non-issue, right? Okay. I'm just making sure. Okay, you have a blow dry. Coming in. Yeah, that's perfect. Do you need any assistance, or are you good with what you're doing? Okay. A stool? I don't know. That's somebody who works here's question. I can find out if you. Okay. How you doing?
Okay. I definitely see some touching up I want to do.
Okay. Can I steal your brush for your blow dry?
Of course. Go ahead.
Do you like a hard part or a soft part?
Probably soft.
Softer. So to get the volume,
Yeah, I don't want to walk. Yeah. I'm easy.
right. Don't tell everybody that.
No, that's true. Sorry, but that's who I'm talking to.
Right? I'm giving you a hard time. So I would just, instead of doing more of the parting, just bring it straight back. But yes, so focus on the areas that you see and soften them.
Yeah, because it's like pretty bulky still.
Right. And what about, does she have a cowlick back here that I thought I saw?
Yeah.
So see this right here? See how it's like?
Yeah.
So that's not going to cooperate for you. I'm looking for your comb. Oh, this trim. So I would cut some texture into here so that this lifts. Like
using my texturing shear?
You can either texturize here, or you can use the tips of your scissors.
Okay. All right.
Right there.
Just kind of in here, yeah.
Yep, and then just tie this right in here together. You see this weight right in here. So you could texturize this too.
Okay, sounds good.
How does it feel for you?
It feels much better.
And we covered your ears.
Yes.
Okay.
I just one question here. This looks pretty flat to me here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yep.
in
So
combing or is that
it's
in
in combing. It needs to round brush and lift like you did this side. See, this side is lifted.
Yeah, that side. Yeah.
So do the same thing here in your finished style. After you cut. Yep. Oh, I got confused. I thought she was with you. I looked at that book wrong. Okay. That's my bad. When is your next coming in?
Huh?
When is your next appointment coming in?
That's like the end of the day. That's like 2 something.
Ugh, I lost my note card from my friend Henry. Howard. His name was Howard. Oh, but this, what is this? Caroline. Let me find out what that is.
Yeah.
Oh. See, it's so live. It's constantly
Changing.
Nancy's next is here, and she's she has a 5 o'clock haircut. When did that happen?
It's because
Jasmine.
Because of Jasmine, and because what's the name on that haircut? The Noel one.
That's gone.
That's gone.
Yeah, that's gone.
But you guys are still under, you're still learning, right? You have, can you work with this?
Oh, hold on one second.
Because that's how you can bring more people, so you guys can be able to experience your skills.
What?
I'll go find out what that walk is.
Oh, yeah. I just want to have eyes on this haircut. Okay. I need my scissors, and then I'm going to adjust accordingly. I need scissors. Hidden. Now I just have to remember to put them back in there and not leave them here. I couldn't. I couldn't. I was like, I'm gonna move this out of the way.
Oh, I
Oh.
see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Thanks for those. Let me use that.
I was getting
You're
ready to
welcome.
bring these to you. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. Looks gorgeous. So you're taking a painting class.
Yeah, watercolor.
That sounds like fun.
They have a lot of things going on there. They have a lot of activities.
Hmm. Where is it?
The baker, it's off of Mockley Road.
Mm-hmm.
Where that Target is near 75.
Yes.
It's a little bit past there.
Oh, good to know.
It's for people over 60s. You have a long way before you can join.
No, I'm thinking of my mother.
Oh, yeah, they have a luncheon every week. It's $60 a year to join, but that includes the activities and the luncheon.
Wow.
And like all the art classes and music classes, like on Wednesday afternoon they have a ukulele group.
Oh my gosh.
And for the luncheon they have performers.
Nice.
So the luncheon is every Wednesday, and it's included in your membership.
Wow, that's really
There's movies
good.
and senior exercise classes, chair yoga.
You see the tail right here? You see it? Let me see your comb.
A lot of good stuff.
Hmm?
A lot of good stuff.
It
And
sounds
it's
like
all
it.
included in the $60 that you pay for the year.
All right. How does this feel now?
Does it look even?
I feel like this side still. Do you see that? Do you see it? Let me bring it there. And I checked it. So it's part of it is her curl pattern. So, but it's more visible when it's dry. So it starts right in here. And then I didn't touch anything over here in front of her shoulder because I wasn't sure what was going on. Do you know what I mean? So do you want me to just correct it or do you want to correct it?
You can correct it.
Can I borrow your scissors? And then I'm going to go get mine from the front so I don't have to do that anymore. I brought mine today, but they're in my purse.
Scissors are like a nurse's stethoscope. You're very protected.
You have great hair.
I like how it turns out once I went gray.
You like what? I'm sorry?
I like the gray now.
Oh, you like it's beautiful.
2 years to get it.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough thing. That's a big commitment. So as it comes around here, it's actually not that much more now, but it's still there.
My hair, I used to wear it really curly
Mm-hmm.
and long, really long. And one time, I went to the same hairdresser in Buffalo for like 10 years. And one time, her boss came through and said, "Oh, you did such a nice perm on that." And I went to say, "Oh, it's," and she pinched me. And I said, "Why did you pinch me?" And she said, "I wanted my boss to think I gave you a perm."
That's funny. That is funny, actually.
What are you thinking there? Are you wanting to go for and I can tell, yeah, I feel like getting a bit of
I used to like to wear it all the way to my waist.
Yeah. I like long hair, so I understand. That's better. Feel better?
yeah, but yeah. Oh yeah. You're like,
Oh,
I'm just gonna fix the
Yes, I fluffed all the blow dry out. How are you doing? Do you need help?
So I was just gonna get rid of this bulkiness. It's still pretty bulky there.
So check vertically and see what you have going on. So elevate it a little higher and see this point right here. Take that off and come all the way to the back corner and and that will get rid of that bulk right there. See it?
Yes, it's like that corner.
And then you want to leave that bulk here because it builds into the top. So just stop it here. And then same thing here. And leave that little buildup of weight right there.
Yeah. Give you that volume.
Yes.
We blocked it back door because that
Oh yes.
floorboard looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's kind of the left corner of it. It just popped off a little.
Oh, I see. I'll have somebody look at it. Thank
That's
you.
why I just put a chair like that way people will see it.
So stand behind. You'll be able to see it better. Take your hand up and over.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I know I do it opposite because
yeah.
I'm a lefty. Do you see it now?
Yeah.
Yep. So bring it out. Right there. And then you're going to take that off. There you are. Now watch when it drops. Right there. See how that bulk dissipated there? So just take that all the way back. You're welcome. Is your guest not coming? What was that about?
10 more minutes.
Oh.
10:30.
Oh, I thought they came back to tell you something. So I thought maybe I
Oh no,
missed.
she brought her first friend. Heidi.
Okay. I'm going to go eat an avocado if anybody needs me. And even with layers, there's not enough layers in the world. The layers make it lighter, so it makes it bigger.
I told, oh my gosh, we had this.
Okay, so I have tried to talk to her. I'm going to tell her again. But you're a mom, so I'm going to go with what you're saying over what she's saying.
Please do. Go.
Okay.
We don't even have to involve her. Just tell Hannah.
Okay, because
Like you said, it's going to look longer.
I tried, and Hannah was like, she wants me to cut it to her shoulders. And I was like, no. But Hannah is kind of like, I don't know what to do, because it's hard to be between mom and daughter.
I know. I'm so grateful for you saying so. No, I told her don't.
Well, I know mom's paying for it.
Yeah.
That's what I think. So mom gets the final say.
But she's also going to complain and say,
And it's also not, they don't have an understanding. They just think they know what they want.
with curtain bangs. I'm like, no, you don't.
Teenagers are great.
No, they don't.
I try to tell myself that because I love them even when they're not lovable. Do you know?
This one is lovable. She's just all over the room.
That's what I mean. That makes you like, oh, ugh. My daughter's so like, she's figured out that she gets a lot more with kindness. So she's very kind, but she's like asking for something she doesn't want. Like she already here. So I understand. My pleasure. My pleasure. So I'm gonna set the guide for her so that I know the length is where it should be. So it should be a non-issue. I'm heading out in 15, so I want you to be kind of in the know with Noelle. I'm gonna set that guide, and we're not taking it to her. So it's gonna be. So I set the guide for Hannah. Take it to final. I think she's doing fine. She does solid. I'm not worried about it. Hannah's emotions are worried about it.
Okay.
So, but I okayed it with mom. So.
Oh, my favorite boy. Hello.
So that's between mom and daughter, not us.
Yeah. No, I know.
But I needed to clarify before I did. So.
Did you leave early for experience this? I feel like she's always like the first one out of here.
She leaves when she has nothing. I said, you need to clean everything up, and then I was like, you can go. I mean, I ran it by her, but what's she going to sit around for an hour for nothing? I didn't realize about the Sandra
Haircut.
thing.
It'll
She
just
can't
be
cut
us.
hair.
Or on the haircuts that.
And she can't book.
No, I'm saying what we're working on.
Yeah, I'm just.
So if you're not gonna do it at home.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I am of the.
Okay. Were you gonna ask something?
Oh, no, you're fine. No, you're good.
So this is my thought process. I will pour everything into you, that you're willing to take. I'm not going to force you, and I would rather you spend your energy here the last 45 minutes with those that care, not telling someone they have to do this or they have to do that. We can't do that her whole career. Can we? And we're working with an unlicensed individual, so I'm not going to fight you and drag you along. You're either going to come along or you're going to fall off, and that's okay.